I just got some things I want to read. I don't know how protocol is around here, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Well, it doesn't start with that.
He never contacted me when I was in the house.
Sir, I'm going to stop you.
I know, I'm sorry. This is...
No, I'm going
I'm
to
just being...
stop you. That means stop talking.
Yes, Judge, sorry.
Sir, you need to turn around and face the front and not wander. I don't know at what point I said I needed help with my sentence.
I know, I'm sorry.
Then you need to sit down and be quiet. Hey, come here. Now you may leave, and you will leave in an orderly fashion. Go. Go!
Today we're in Judge Simpson's courtroom, and from the moment this entitled tenant walks in, he's already making every wrong move possible. He's not here to listen. He's here to perform, talking over the judge, interrupting proceedings, and acting like the entire courtroom exists purely for his own personal documentary. He's so locked into his version of events that he can't hear anything else, not even the law he claims to be fighting against. And the wildest part? He genuinely believes this attitude will get him somewhere, as if, given enough time, someone will finally say, "You know what, sir, you're right. Rent is optional." Meanwhile, Judge Simpson's patience is wearing thin, the tension is building by the second, and the real question becomes, how long can a tenant rant before the judge finally snaps? Let's dive in.
Pleasant Lake Park versus Christopher Denowicz.
Good afternoon, Judge. David Morris on behalf of Plaintiff Pleasant Lake Park, LLC.
Your name, sir?
Christopher Genoviak.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm a little hurt today. I had to step out of the hall. I'm a recipient of SSDI at 100% since March of 2020. I just got some things I want to read. I don't know how protocol is around here, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Well, it doesn't start with that.
Just start with this?
No, it doesn't.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It does not start that way.
Okay. All right, cool. Thanks for your time.
Judge, this is our second hearing on a non-payment of rent matter. Current rent to retain possession is $495 with fees of $75, costs of $110 for a total amount of $680. We have had some discussions, but no payments have been made, and parties were unsuccessful in finding settlement. I should note, Your Honor, that it appears an answer was filed with the court, but I did not receive a copy.
We'll get you a copy.
Thank you.
All right, sir, what did you want to tell me?
Okay. They're not doing maintenance to force the default. I've spoken with an attorney, like one of those free attorneys that you call the number they give you on the form. I called one of them. They're like, yeah, you have like a brilliant retaliatory defense. I guess he's trying to do default and to quit. I guess I got the notice.
Do what?
I guess I'll just read what I have. I'll read what I have.
Well, let's not.
I don't want to jump the gun here, but I did. This kind of makes more sense. So they're not doing maintenance to force the default. They did not board up holes, but they set traps and they put poison outside the unit, like when they should have just boarded up the holes. This creature, it's like a rodent. It's like nesting underneath my bedroom, like my bedroom floor. The skirting was never fully pulled back when he promised me that. We both saw this creature, and he set traps that were too small. And then he put poison outside the unit. He never pulled the skirting back to put poison on its nest. There are multiple entries around this unit. Please, let me continue. I'm really sorry for wasting your time. We really shouldn't be here.
Ma'am,
so
sir, you're not wasting my time. I'm getting paid.
Yes,
go ahead.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm unemployed. I lost my job like a few weeks ago.
Okay, go ahead with your. Go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead with your reading, please.
So the traps were too small, and Mr. Weasel, that's the name. That's the person trying to evict me right now. It's Mr. Weasel. Mr. Weasel and I both saw this rodent or creature, not at the same time, but it entered out of the lake. My rental unit is up against a small wooded line about 15 to 20 yards, and then there's a massive lake. So we both seen this creature. It is fat. It is large. It's like a gopher. It's like a beaver rodent creature. So there's 10 points. There's 10 points. Almost done. So the traps were too small. He put, and we both saw it. We both know it's big. So I was trying to do walkarounds, and Mr. Weasel usually just sends his maintenance dude just to do the maintenance. And this maintenance gentleman is a kind man. He also lives in the park. And this gentleman also works for Mr. Weasel at the landscaping company. And let me point, for Mr. Weasel to to send out this maintenance dude, he has to pay him double time. So he's a maintenance maintenance man is an employee twice for Mr. Weasel. So we did schedule one walk around, but I was late returning from cleaning up a church festival. I spent 9 hours at a church festival on Monday morning. I was cleaning. We had.
So if they get rid of this animal, then
Yes, sir.
we're
Yes, sir.
all good.
We're all good. And let me just I have a couple more points. I know this is really going into banana
Do you
town.
know anything about the animal?
I did set up a trail cam.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
But I don't want to use that. I just need to finish my points. So he never contacted me. He was on the property twice doing maintenance that wasn't completed, and he never contacted me when I was in the house.
Sir, I'm going to stop you.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
going
I'm
to
just being-
stop you. That means stop talking.
Yes, Jeff. Sorry.
This defendant storms in like a wind-up toy cranked to full volume, yapping nonstop from the very second he crosses the threshold. The judge opens their mouth and immediately gets talked over. What follows isn't testimony. It's a one-man ranteur, complaints about the maintenance bloke, gossip about the landlord's side jobs, wild claims about who's getting paid what, none of it remotely explaining why he hasn't paid a penny in rent for months. He treats the courtroom like his personal podcast studio, rambling with the confidence of someone who genuinely believes the court will say, "Yes, sir, you skipped rent, but you were annoyed, so fair enough." Then things take a turn into the bizarre when he launches into stories about animals living under his bedroom floor, not as an issue to resolve, but like he's narrating a National Geographic special film beneath his caravan. He paces the room like the carpet's on fire, every step tightening the tension as the judge's patience visibly drains. A dangerous game for any tenant to play. And sure, if there really was an animal under the floor, that would be serious. But he's using it as a smoke screen to dodge the facts. No rent paid, no proof, no inspection request, no legal steps taken at all. The moment he claims he's got trail cam footage, but never produces it, the entire courtroom collectively thinks, "Here we go!" Losing his job seems to have opened the floodgates for every excuse he can scrape together, whether it makes sense or not.
Counsel, do you know anything about this animal?
We've heard of the issue, but my client has not set eyes on any animal. The animal at one time maybe was a mouse, and then a rat, and a cat, and then a beaver, and a badger. And so my client knows nothing about any real animal. Traps were set, the skirt was tightened on the manufactured home. He has been out, or his management has been out on multiple occasions and has responded to all legitimate requests. The defendant
Sir, you need to turn around and face the front and not wander.
I understand the defendant set up trail cams. We've received no footage. We've received no recording. We've received no audio file, no video. The defendant claimed over the phone that there's hours of critter noise every night. There are neighbors to the defendant.
Let me just stop you for a moment. Might it behoove your client to just...
Board up the holes that are super obvious. I'm sorry.
I don't know
just
at
read it
what
at once.
point I said I needed help with my sentence.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just,
Then you need to sit down and be quiet. Be quiet then if you can't sit.
we're cool. Yeah, stand still. I know. I just gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving sometimes. Sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Might it behoove your client to just hire a company to come out and look and make a determination based upon evidence that they see as to whether or not this creature exists or not? Because quite frankly, if there's a company that goes out and they tell me, yes, there's an animal, then they can tell you how to eradicate it. If they say there's not an animal, we're going to be at a point that there's not an animal. And apparently not one that grows from a mouse to a beaver in no time at all. I've never heard of one in Michigan, but we'll see. All right. So how long, do you think your client would be interested in doing that, counsel?
Yes, Judge. I think my client would be happy to get an extermination company to come and write a report.
Just, yes. How long do you think it would take you to do that? Because I can put this over to the 7th and 14th, and I'm going to order escrow. So
Thank you, Judge. I think the 14th would be
a better thing.
better.
What does that mean? What does order escrow?
So I'll explain that in a moment.
Sorry.
I'm going to adjourn this to November 14th, 2025 at 2 p.m. That will be an in-person hearing. How much is monthly rent? It's
Monthly rent is $1,250, Your Honor.
but portion of it is paid.
Correct. There was,
What's his portion? Do you have Section 8 or something like that, sir?
One
So you pay your full rent?
Yeah, I got, I'm not employed now because of the noises underneath my bed every night for 3.5 months. Like I can't sleep. I can't sleep
Okay,
at all.
your monthly rent is how much?
$1,250, Judge.
$1,250. All right, I'm going to order escrow in the amount of $1,250. That is to be paid within 7 days of the date that it's ordinarily due.
I have,
You have to, and what I mean by escrow, sir, is you need to bring escrow to the court as funds, pay them to the court until this is resolved. When you bring it to the court to pay, the $1,200 must be in cash. We do not take checks or other forms of money. Understood?
not understood. I have additional comments that I'm not sure if he just wants to like evict me in future again. But the bathroom floor is sinking by like 1.5 inches. Like there's like a hole in the bathroom floor sinking. There's like a hole. And I've already made this maintenance request. And actually, so there's an animal. I found this out about 2 nights ago because I had missing food. There's an animal entering my living room through the vent. This is a trailer from the 80s. So like this past week, I've had like, and I know exactly which vent it is. I've complained about that. So like there's now an animal entering my vent that I found out 2 days ago, and it's been eating my leftover food. It's going into my living room. This is a super old trailer, like massive. There's holes all around. He's already boarded up 10 feet on the main stairs. He's boarded up 20 feet on the south side, and I'm asking for like 8 to more 10 feet.
What is your next point?
So my next point is this trailer. So here's my official request, Judge. I want a state inspector. I want something from the state.
Then if you want
because
a state inspector, you can call them and have it inspected.
Yeah, okay, so super. And then I'll find out about this private inspector in the future. Is that what I should be expecting? Because I want a state inspector.
I'm not gonna tell you to expect anything. You
Okay,
say
right.
you want it inspected.
I want an
you call
inspector.
and find
I want a
out
state
whether or
inspector.
not somebody's going to inspect it.
The
What's your
bath-
next point?
My next point is the bathroom floor sinking. I think this unit should be condemned.
Okay,
It should be pulled off the
we
property.
all have our thoughts and our process. I don't know.
I'm going through that process right now. I'm just
Okay,
with green
wonderful.
thumb. So, but this unit needs.
Is there
needs
another,
sterile.
is there another point?
No, Judge, I appreciate your
Is
time.
that it?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have
Judge.
checked the bathroom floor, please, counsel.
yes, sir.
Judge, thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you for your service.
Chris, we'll be in touch about, we'll give you some notice before we go.
Hey, come here. You walk out of here with respect. Whether you like me or not, I don't care. You will not treat this courtroom that way. Am I understood?
Yes, Judge.
Now you may leave, and you will leave in an orderly fashion. Go! Go!
If that trailer really was as dangerous as he claimed, on the brink of being condemned, then why didn't he request an official inspection or do the simplest thing of all and move out? It's incredible how some people convince themselves that refusing to pay rent is easier than filing the right paperwork or taking responsibility for their own situation. Instead, he drags the entire courtroom into his chaos, acting like he's the first person on earth to ever deal with a substandard living space. And the excuses didn't just grow, they snowballed. Animals eating his food. Floors sinking. Shadowy creatures lurking underneath the property. Big claims, dramatic delivery, and not a single shred of proof. The trail cam he kept boasting about? Conveniently vanished. Which leads to the obvious question, was there ever an animal at all? Or was this wildlife saga just an elaborate smokescreen to dodge paying rent? Add in the constant pacing, the interruptions, speaking over the judge, speaking for the judge, and finally storming out mid-sentence, and that's the fastest way to make sure the court sees you as the problem, not the victim. Judges handle pressure every single day, but disrespect mixed with nonsense will push even the calmest judge to the brink. So what do you think? Was he telling the truth, or was he desperately stitching together the most chaotic excuse imaginable to avoid financial responsibility? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.